Good morning to all those who have tuned on Lighter TV. My name is Shafla Naigaga at Morning Breeze, Lighter TV. Today it's a great day. We met one of the big men, and that is Assistant Resident District Commissioner, who we are going to interact with, and that is none other than Baguma K. Rashid. Sir, it's a great honor to have you today at Lighter TV, Morning Breeze.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, Lighter TV, for the offer to be with you at this time.
Thank you very much. By the way, it is going to be a very interesting program. Stay tuned, don't touch that button. Sir, let's get started. Currently, as we are going to talk about drug abuse, can you please tell us what are the common reasons why youth engage themselves in drug abuse?
Drug abuse or drugs, they are in several forms that we can, from using the non-medical and the medical. You see, anything that you use has gone beyond the normal, it becomes abuse. Even food. When you eat food, at the end of the day, the food makes you sick or drunk, and then it means you have gone beyond the consumption of that food. So exactly that is the problem with the drug today. If you look at the common drugs we have today, is one of them alcohol. Previously was never a drug. It was actually for entertainment in the communities. But gradually, people have transformed alcohol to be one of the substances to be abused. And then if you look at Mairunji initially was introduced by the Somalis, the long truck drivers. It was discovered in Somalia in a particular place where animals are grazed. Whenever animals are taken to that particular place, these animals they eat the leaves, but when they are brought home, they don't sleep.
Yeah.
And then, when they are taken to the other side, the animals sleep. Now, humans decided to make a discovery, but why do we take animals that side that when they come back, they don't sleep? They decided to go and test the leaves of that particular plant, which was Mairunji.
Yeah.
Then from there, they tested it. After testing, it realized that after taking it changes your mood. If your mood was sad, it brings kind of happiness. So eventually, it led human to the consumption of Mairunji. They have now reached the extent where they've added what is known as azangi. It is just a flower for decoration, but they have discovered they now added it in one of the drugs. More importantly, they have added the snake, the snake, the snake cover, the skin. And then they even reach the extent of getting the hair of an old person, the gray hair. They mixed, just this combination. It brings us to the question whether what we have right now is the rightful generation. Because from 70, those things are not there. Up to 1999, this substance abuse, drug abuse, massively started by the year 2000.
Wow. Sir, here in Kobokwe, mostly the youth find someone after having lunch, hope, they normally gather at the street and they chew this marriage. What are those common reasons why they do such issues?
They chew the marriage for socialism, to feel socially accepted. Because now, if you are 10 people in the group, 8 are eating, 2 people are not eating, definitely you feel out of place, to feel socially accepted. Secondly, others say forgetting problems. They just want to feel, they just want to stay without feel nothing is taking place around them. Right from the family, even where they are. Of course, one of them is they eat because they feel the economic hardships, to forget the challenges of getting money, this and that. And then another one is to evade family responsibility. Because now, you have come to town, you are already drunk, but you not buy food. You have gone home. Do you think this woman will disturb you asking you for food again? Instead, you will be the one to go and ask for food. One of the reasons why they eat it, they don't want to sleep at night. And then another thing is they want to be fearless. Because they want to kill the sense of feeling pain. Others do it for the purpose of promoting crime. Stealing, fighting, all the sorts of bad things. These are some of the reasons why people do those things.
By the way, there are some youth, those who are not under control with their parents. How do family dynamics, social media, and peer pressure influence them in drug abuse?
My sister, being a criminal is by choice. Challenges are not problems. Challenges are things that prepare you. So all those things, it is your appetite which takes you around.
Yeah.
Your appetite, which by November I'm making 47 years.
Wow.
Now imagine, from hustlership, I am now representing the president. I think young people must learn from this. Just look at this. In the government, I represent the poor people. I think this must be a good government.
Yeah, indeed. It is.
With no background. My father was a peasant. He was a clan leader. I am here, though I am struggling to settle, because it has never been easy. So the young people must pay a leave.
Mr. Bakuma, how does these drugs affect young people physically and mentally?
One of them is forming groups.
Yeah.
You remember recently it was taking place in West Division. Those ones who go from here, they organize themselves to go for disco in West Division. And then those of West Division, after realizing that they are coming, they fight in groups. That's one of the things which affect young people. Instead for them to do productive things, they just simply organize themselves. Instead of sleeping, they are there at night fighting, chasing themselves. But now, they say, tomorrow belongs to the young people. What kind of Uganda are we going to have with this kind of lifestyle? And these are people, you see, in Uganda, we're the majority, we now need the power. Give us the power. How are you going to manage the power? Because now you are supposed to take from the elderly by learning. But everywhere the drugs are taking you. If you're on a motorcycle, the way you're riding, it is unimaginable. If you are in the family, the way you stay, you have refused to work everything you don't want. Now, they say, because now, our fathers left to us. We are supposed to teach about children. But now, what sort of generation that are we handing over Uganda to? That the question must be all of us. Because Uganda is a country which has come to stay. All of us will go. See, our most challenging thing is that there is excessive freedom. You can do anything that you want to be. It is up to you. Even that thing alone gave you an opportunity to gay, lesbianism, LGBT, to infiltrate Uganda as a country. By the time Uganda came to realize, hey, this thing has been here, the thing had already penetrated almost the institutions. It had already gone in all the schools. But those things cannot go minus drugs. You must lose your normal sense of doing things to trying to be to be something else. But it is just something you want to pretend to be something else, not what you are. You take it, you will be just like Baguma here physically, but you are something else internally. Your spirit is different. My sister, this is the biggest issue that we have today. So when you see this is of sitting in groups, they get a small group. Instead of them, they are insulting whoever is passing. The girls they are insulting, the women they are insulting, the elders they are insulting. Even to some extent, they block the road. It's a common practice. Stone throwing.
Yeah, which is very bad.
Now, let me tell you, sometimes people say police is bad. It is true. Police is bad. But you are the first police officer to police yourself. Where your hand ends, when you are swinging your arm, where your hand ends, that is the end of your freedom. The moment I take, this is within my freedom. But when I touch your head, I go there, I'm past my freedom.
By the way, as you said, Uganda is for the young people, and people normally say this drug abuse can be prevented. That is through the support of community leaders, parents, and educators. But how are those parents, community leaders, and the educators going to help you avoid drug abuse?
The issue of drug abuse, number one, need counseling. We need to create these particular points where youth can meet for counseling. That's number one. Number two, the youth need support, need guidance. They need to live in an environment where, human behavior is determined by the environment. The youth must be encouraged to work. But when you tell the youth go and work, they say government has not given us work. I want to give you an example. You go to Western, you never see children on the roadside. No. All children are at home. They are either milking the cows or they are grazing the cows. But you tell our children today that, hey, these animals are there, you go and check the place, bring them home. The kind of eyes they will open, you even get surprised. So we have our big challenge is that we have very lazy generation. Very lazy. They want to be fed like the Israelites who were fed on manna from heaven. They want free food. Everything food. That's why what comes out of them ngona pure.
Mr. Baguma?
Yes.
How can we promote health coping mechanism and the alternatives of drug abuse among the young people?
The moment you get yourself busy to work, you'll have no problem. You engage yourself in selling, you engage yourself in gardening work, anything that at the end of the day you can have something in your pocket. And then the challenge with the youth is there is a lot of excitement. Even if they got money now, the projects run by the young people doesn't last. But the money which the government is injecting the youth livelihood, said is that even this email, they are still major beneficiaries of all these projects. The young people, they always want to explore new opportunities. Instead for them to be stable, that let me settle here, they want to experience more and more. only thing the young people can do, apart from get to work, is to be patient. If you are patient, but life is not determined not by how much you work, how much you are already in school, not how many degrees you have carried. It's your destiny. Our life has got a life cycle. God has already made it for us. Whether you jump up or you come down, you will follow that cycle of your destiny. One of the most important things is this: let's be prayerful to God.
Yeah.
Let's understand and know our God. Unfortunately, people are reading the Quran, the Bible, without internalizing it. People don't know who God is. Muslims don't know. Christians don't know. Christians know Christianity. Muslims know Islam. But they don't know God. God is beyond religion. God is humanity. How you feel for others. God is love and kindness. The moment you understand this basic, I'm telling you, everything will just come to your way. Unexpectedly. One of the ways young people to be smart is they must love, respect, obey, love their parents. Are you aware that your future is in the hand of your father or mother?
Yeah.
Your blessings are with your father. But from your mother is from your uncles. This most young people don't know. They don't know. The moment you have respect these two parents, God will make every opportunity to be for you. You will be a smart person. You will be hard worker. Everywhere you go, you will be accepted. The moment you disown your parents,
What are those long-term consequences of drug abuse among the young people?
one of them is madness.
Oh.
One of them major one is madness. And then, of course, the cancer disease is also there, like smoking. When you smoke for a long time, you chew the marungi, bleeding for cancer. You see those ones who have eaten marungi for a long time, you see that wound.
Yeah.
That wound is as a result, that one is up to internal. Statistics have shown that those who are chewing marungi, around 5% are getting also cancer. At the same time, you will, in your life, if you're a girl, you will remain without husband. If you're a boy, you remain without a wife. It means in your life, you will be without a family. So if you're without a family, there is no home, you have no future. It means the history of your father will come and end with you, but the extension of generation is not there. That is the impact. Then even STDs. Because when you are drunk, you're excessively drunk, you'll never know with whom you are sleeping. You see, by the way, a good food, when you want to eat, you should have a test. You test it first. But if you have lost your senses, you'll never know this food is good. You never know this food is good. By the time you come and realize this food bad, unfortunately today, young people say HIV is malaria. I don't know which malaria is that one. I'm yet to consult the scientists. That we now have a new malaria called HIV and AIDS. I thought malaria is part of AIDS. Because AIDS is a combination of other diseases. But now, to make it simple, because for them they don't want to fear, they now say the thing is malaria. This time if you tell me HIV is malaria, I even fear you. HIV is no longer malaria, it is there, it has come to stay. And the HIV also spreads through drug use. If you are married, your wife will run away because you always beat her.
Mr. Baguma, it is affecting really Koboko most of the youth and most of those who are educated, they after them having their papers, they normally focus on this marriage. What advice could you give to them so that they should also become better people like you?
The young people, first of all, must leave their pride and arrogance. Let them come back to their senses. What is that? For example, when I used to be small, I love animals. I love sheep and goats. Right now I'm a farmer. Right now I'm an assistant commissioner. But my main job, because assistant commissioner is service delivery, just service for the people. But my main job is keeping the animals. President Museveni is the president of Uganda. That is not his job. His job is in the agriculture, in the farm. He's a farmer. So let's learn to be in particular areas. Let's be creative and innovative so that our life is much easier. Let's also control our appetite and anxiety. You know anxiety? Anxiety is too much demand. Today you're about to shoes, tomorrow somebody is passing there with another one, you also want another one there. Another one is passing with another shoe, you say, I want that shoe there. Somebody is coming with this vehicle, you say, I need also that vehicle. That is anxiety. Too much demand in your body. So our challenge right now is having too much demand. You want this, you want that, but without ability. So after wanting this and that, you are just chasing air. At the end, you will never catch the air. At the end, you get spoiled.
Okay, thank you very much. By the way, that has been a very good talk to the youth, and I know most will be watching it. I hope they take everything as you have said it. So your last words to those who are watching Lighter TV.
I want to tell young people one thing. The church, the mosque, is this body. What people will go to is just a house where people come together. For you to succeed well, know what you are eating, know what you are sleeping on, know what you are sleeping with. The world will be blessed for you, and the paradise will also await you hereafter. Anything less than that is the waste. The young people must wake up, begin working. I'm around, I'm with them. We're going to have a program. We're going to have a program to meet different groups, different people. What we're discussing with you is just part of it, but it's more than that. So the young people must get prepared. There is a way we're going to start as a government to see as a Koboko where we can move. We want to change Koboko. Changing Koboko needs everyone's responsibility, including the young people. And we cannot change this place minus the young people. Young people are in far front. I beg them, I ask them kindly to be humble and remain more responsible and see how we can build this Koboko that we are soon handing over to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Baguma. It has been a very interesting program and a very interesting show. And as for the youth, please, as he said, patience pays. Be patient and you'll get everything. He was patient and currently he's
let them be patient and be hardworking.
And hardworking. Do you want to be like him? Ask that question. Love you guys all. Bye-bye. More programs are still coming. Do not touch that button.